Good morning students, welcome to your computer class. I am Sunny. So students, today we will be discussing the answers for the exercise which we have done in the in this week after Wednesday. So before Wednesday we have already matched the answers on Wednesday, but after Wednesday, Wednesday's homework, and after that, that is Thursday, Friday work, we are going to match it today. So let's start our class. So first thing is the fun time, which is on page number 140. Now the question was to identify and name these browsers. So our first answer is you can see it is the Mozilla Firefox. Now you will have to look into the picture and identify them. It is Mozilla Firefox. The second one is Opera. The third one is very simple, it is very easy, which is Google Chrome, and the last one is Internet Explorer. The last one is Internet Explorer. So these are the 4 web browsers pictures which has been given in our book. You can see the answers there. So we'll move to the next one, which is the word hunt. I have marked these answers here so that it becomes easier for you. So after the question you can also see there is a blank space given there. So please mention these answers there. The first answer is internet, which is INTERNET. The second one is Opera. The third is ISP. The fourth is dongle, which is DONGLE. Number 5th is website, which is WEBSITE. Number 6 is HTML, and the last one is URL. Now you can see the picture here. This is, I'm sure most of you, all of you would have solved the question in the same pattern. You would have drawn the lines and you would have identified them in the jumbled word. So this is the answer for our question. We'll move to the next slide. We will move to the short answer question. The answer the following. Our first extra question we are going to start off with is write a short note on history of internet. This was your homework. So on history of internet you can talk about ARPANET, right? That's the Advanced Research Project Agency Network. You can mention how the funding of this happened through the ARPA. ARPA funded this project, and it was a tie-up between the Department of Defense and other universities. So that's how a network was formed, and slowly it was opened to the public, which became the internet. So all these points, if you have mentioned, any 2 or 3 points if you have mentioned in your answer, then your answer would be considered as complete. So 2 to 3 points is more than enough for this answer. Moving to the next question, what is the difference between the broadband and a dial-up connection? So these were the 2 questions we have here. Now what is the broadband? In broadband, if you remember, the computer is continuously connected to the internet. However, in dial-up, the connection was intermittent. So that's the first difference we can talk about. The second we can talk about in dial-up is the dial-up speed is very slow and broadband is very fast. Third point, if you have mentioned, you can mention it as there is no further classification of dial-up connection, whereas the broadband connection is being classified into 3 categories, which is wired broadband, wireless broadband, and wireless mobile broadband. So these are the 3 further classifications being done here. So if you have mentioned that as an answer, then it is perfectly fine. So 2 to 3 points if you have mentioned, if you have drawn the column and did you differentiate between the following the same way, your answer is considered as complete. Now next question is define www and web browser. So first we will talk about the World Wide Web. When we are talking about World Wide Web, it is very important for us to talk about Tim Berners-Lee. So if you have mentioned about Tim Berners-Lee, then your answer is good. Then you can mention about the various pages, the definition of www, which is the various pages that are connected using link that contain a variety of information that can be accessed via the internet by all over the world, is called as www. So that is also fine. So 2 points, more than enough. That completes the answer for www. Next comes is the web browser. Now the web browser is a software that lets us access and navigate the World Wide Web. So we cannot use internet without it. So if you have mentioned it, fine. Second example, mention about the examples of browser. You can mention about Opera, you can mention about Safari, you can mention about Google Chrome, and so many of them. So any 2 to 3 if you have mentioned, then it is perfectly fine. Moving to the last question, what is the significance of a URL? Name the various parts of URL. Now what is the significance of a URL? See, a URL is required. Now if we that helps us to connect the resource to the World Wide Web. So any resource which we have it, that connects it to the World Wide Web. So that is its significance. Now the second part is name the various parts of URL. Now if you would have seen the example which I discussed in my yesterday's video, I was talking about the protocol, the name of the server and the path. Similarly, you can write the name, complete URL of a website, and you can mention about the 3 categories it is divided into. I am sure you would have also mentioned about that the full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. So this is also considered. If you have given some examples of browsers URLs, then also it is fine. So in significance, and this if we are mentioning 2 to 3 points, answer is complete. Now what you have to do right now is to ensure that whatever questions you have answered, please check the spelling mistakes. I'm sure you would have done your work in a good handwriting. You have mentioned the date, you have mentioned the heading, you have filled the index, all your work is up to date. So if in case if you find any spelling mistakes or errors, please go ahead and correct them. So students, our homework would be to complete the correction work. So this is today is the last day of our class for this week. So we are going to again meet next week with our new chapter. In the meantime, students, I would encourage you to stay at home. Slowly the virus is spreading its leg in our town. The numbers are going up. So it's very, very important for us to remain safe. So please use mask and hand sanitizer whenever you have to move out. Avoid going out of house, and please stay at home. Encourage your family members to be at home as much as possible, and avoid eating anything outside. So this is a tough time, but I'm sure we all will overcome this crisis very soon. So God will help us in getting out of this crisis. So we also, as a social responsible citizen of this town, will have to ensure that we keep our place safe. So students, with the blessings of God, we are going to stop here. Thank you. Stay home and stay safe. Have a good day.